Hello, everybody, and welcome to Take Action News with David Shuster. This is executive producer Daniel Marins in the host chair this hour. And we have a great hour ahead of us. We want to welcome all of our listeners and viewers across the country, listening to us in Chicago, Columbus, Grand Rapids, and really all over the world, in fact. This is Take Action News, the show where we take you through the week's events and tell you how you can take action to influence outcomes. This hour, we are going to be going through a roller coaster of different issues. We're going to be talking about the implications of the Boston Marathon bombing on the immigration reform debate. We're also going to be talking about the first congressional testimony on the issue of drones and drone attacks, which until recently the United States government did not even acknowledge were occurring as an anti-terrorism tool. And of course, we're going to be rounding out the hour with a feisty, heated debate about the recent factory fire in Bangladesh and what United States consumers and companies should be doing to reduce third world deaths in the manufacturing of many of the clothing that you and I wear. This is a burning issue. We're going to have Eric Loomis on the phone, who's a labor and environmental professor at the University of Rhode Island. But first, the top story this week, I think it's fair to say, is what many are calling a Republican victory over President Obama. Well, it turns out that the sequester finally did bite something that was important to Republicans. It wasn't military spending, in which they had already given themselves some flexibility. It wasn't Head Start programs, which they apparently just don't care about. It wasn't Meals on Wheels. It wasn't Medicare's extra cancer treatment funds. No, it was flight delays. Yes, that's right. Flights finally started being delayed this week as air traffic controllers were forced to be cut back by the automatic spending cuts of sequestration. Well, within a week's time, that was fixed. The drama, apparently, that was caused by all of these flight delays that were inconveniencing, especially wealthy individuals and people on business flight and travel, forced political pressure, forced Congress to act on this and sign a law giving the Federal Aviation Administration greater flexibility in how it could use its funds to restore better air traffic control and end these long lines and long flight delays. That took Congress a week. A week, folks. We've known about the sequester for months and months. The news that funds will be cut off for federal housing subsidies, for Head Start funds, for Medicare research. That was not enough to prompt Congress to act. But apparently a few people getting cut off from their flights or having to wait in longer lines, that was an urgent priority. And Republicans immediately claimed victory. Consider that Democrats, their opening position was they would only replace the sequester with tax increases, what Eric Cantor of Virginia said, and now though apparently they have basically given up, and Democrats who were hoping that the sequester would force action on the sequester really found that in fact they had to capitulate on this in order to take action.